of this particular area. There is the police station just 100 meters from this particular place where this incident took place. There is the Panigate police station, and behind me is the Zone 3 DCP office. So you can understand the proximity that how this whole incident has taken place. And let me tell you, when this whole incident started, there were so many of stones available. There were petrol bumps, the street lights were off, and so many of the shops and all the other vehicles are completely vandalized. Over here you can see that how this particular vehicle is also vandalized. And let me tell you, when the Zone 3 DCP was passing from this particular area, when this patrolling, he was doing this patrolling, a petrol bomb was thrown from that particular building. Now, the police officials have started the investigation. They have made a special team to investigate this whole particular case. They have detained over 20 people in this matter. But clearly, a politics has started. BJP's Amit Malviya and other leaders are saying that this was a proper pre-planned incident, a pre-planned riots to actually target the Hindus. With camera person Sajid Alam, this is Saurav Vakhtania in Vadodara for India Today. As soon as the riots broke out, the people started to stone pelting on each other. Here in the visuals, you can clearly see that how this whole vehicle is damaged. Several of the shops are damaged. India Today has accessed the exclusive CCTV camera footage of this particular shop. Let me tell you, the Riots actually broke the several CCTV cameras which was installed in different shops. Here you can see the house, many stones are been kept. And in this particular shop, there was a CCTV camera that too was broken by the rioters, and clearly the police are telling that this was an extremely pre-planned riots which happened on the eve of Diwali. With camera person Sajid Alam, this is Saurav Vakhtania in Vadodara for India Today. क्या हुआ था, कैसे ये पूरी घटना हुई, क्या
ऐसा हुआ कि हमारी गाड़ी 12:40 को भारत डेयरी का दूध यहाँ पे उतरा था, और यहाँ से उतरने के बाद गाड़ी थोड़ी दूरी आगे गई, यानी ये अलवी अपार्टमेंट है ना, यहाँ तक पे गई, और स्ट्रीट लाइट जो थी ना वो बंद हो गई। वो बंद होने के बाद ये एक दूसरे को पे फटाकड़े फोड़ रहे थे, इधर से हवा उधर छोड़े, उधर से हवा इधर आवे, इधर से एक दूसरे पे डाल रहे थे। पहले यहाँ से शुरू हुआ, फिर वहाँ से भी शुरू हुआ। 1 बजे मेरी वाइफ ने मेरे को उठाया, बोले कि अपनी दुकान के पास बोले धमाल हुई है, तो बोले अपना दूध का जो माल आया था ना वो सब सारा फेंक दिया हुआ है।
ये लड़के लोग यहाँ पे बैठे थे, त्योहार मना रहे थे, फटाके जला रहे थे। ये लोग ने सब मतलब उनका माल वाल सब बेच लिया, पूरी दुकानें इनकी यहाँ है, सब धंधा पानी सब अच्छे से कर लिया। और रात को 12:30 बजे के बाद ये लोग ने अग्गासियों के ऊपर से पेट्रोल के बम के गोले बना बना के ऊपर से नीचे फेंके लड़कों के ऊपर। और ये जो भी सरकारी लाइटें थी वो पूरी टोटली सब बंद कर दी, सरकारी लाइटें पूरी बंद कर दी, और लड़कों के ऊपर डायरेक्टली हमला कर दिया ढाबों के ऊपर से। और हमारे लड़के तो इतनी संख्या में थे भी नहीं, 8-10 लड़के थे, छोटे छोटे बच्चे फटाके फोड़ रहे थे।
पूरी तरीके से प्लानिंग के साथ किया गया आपको?
प्लानिंग ऐसा था कि इनका कोई भी त्योहार ही नहीं मनाने देने का, हिंदुओं को कोई भी त्योहार ही नहीं मनाने देने का।
हम घर में ही थे, सब जन हमको लेने आए थे ना, मेरे लारी ऊंधी कर दी, तोड़ डाले, मैं बेवा हूँगी, मेरा कोई कमाने वाला नहीं है, ये गले पे मेरा घर चलते ला, ने मेरा गला तोड़ डाला।
क्या कुछ पूरा ही तोड़ दिया, और क्या अंदर कुछ सामान था वो भी?
सब ले गए, मेरा सामान भरेला था अंदर 10,000 का, सब मेरा नुकसान करा है अंदर।
Massive update in connection to the attack near temple in Coimbatore. Sources have told India Today that the note has been recovered from the deceased Mubin's residence that had a list of prominent government offices and public gathering areas. Bomb-making materials like potassium nitrate, charcoal, aluminum powder and sulfur, summing up to a total of 75 kilograms of explosives, were also recovered from the residence of the accused. Meanwhile, political slugfest has broken out over this matter. Tamil Nadu BJP chief Annamalai has accused DMK government of hiding information. Annamalai has dubbed it as an ISIS-linked terror attack. He said that Coimbatore blast is not a mere cylinder blast, but a clear-cut terror with ISIS links. DMK Minister Balaji rubbished these allegations, saying Stalin acted impeccably. Immediate arrests were made by the Stalin government.
This man, Jamisha Mubin, was killed when a gas cylinder kept in his car exploded close to a temple in Coimbatore. Police initially suspected it to be a cylinder blast, but closer scrutiny of the blast site revealed stunning details. Police found ball bearings, shrapnel, iron and aluminium nails at the blast site, all indicating towards a vehicle-borne improvised explosive device or a car bomb. Police identified the driver Mubin, and a subsequent search of his house revealed the presence of chemicals used to make low-intensity explosives, including potassium nitrate and sulfur. Police also scanned CCTV images around his house and found that several men had helped Mubin load the cylinder in the car. 5 men have now been arrested and are being questioned. They've been identified as Muhammad Thalka, 25 years, Muhammad Azharuddin, 23 years, Muhammad Riyaz, 27, Feroz Ismail, 27, and Muhammad Nawaz Ismail, 27 years old.
அந்த காரில் வந்து நமக்கு சில தடயங்கள் கிடச்சிருக்கு. அதில் ஆணிகள், கோலிக்குண்டு, அந்த பொருள் 2 பொருள் கிடச்சிருக்கு. மற்றபடி அது தடய அறிவியல் துறை அவங்க ஆய்வு செஞ்சிட்ருக்குறாங்க. இந்த நபருடைய வீடை சோதனை இட்டதில் சில லோ இன்டென்சிவ் எக்ஸ்ப்ளோசிவ்ஸ், பொட்டாசியம் நைட்ரேட், அலுமினியம் பவுடர், சார்கோல், சல்ஃபர், இது போன்ற இந்த நாட்டு வெடிகுண்டை தயார் பண்ணக்கூடிய சில பொருட்கள் கைப்பற்றியிருக்கிறோம்.
The BJP has come out all guns blazing, accusing the MK Stalin government in Tamil Nadu of downplaying the terror incident. The state BJP chief K. Annamalai took to social media platform Twitter to urge the chief minister to come out of hiding and own up to government's failure.
As political party, we have waited for almost 48 hours. At least to use the word called terror attack has happened in Tamil soil. That is what we want. You are calling that as a cylinder blast, and you are trying. So that moment you say a terror attack, at one end it also means people will take extra precaution when going out. It also means. That is also you have to say. If you call this as a cylinder blast, let us imagine one more module is active. That module might do an attack in the next 1 week or 10 days. Then what will the state government do? All we are doing is telling the government, people have started to know this is a terror attack, this is a suicide attack. Please don't hide anymore. Please arrest people, give us confidence.
Top police officials rushed to Coimbatore after the blast, which was initially suspected to be a cylinder blast in the car. But the recovery of explosives, ball bearings and shrapnel and the background of the killed suspect have led the police to widen the scope of the probe. The killed accused Mubin had been on the radar of the NIA even in 2019. He had been questioned for trying to set off explosives but was let off because of lack of evidence. The BJP says this was an Islamic State-style attack planned similar to the Easter church bombing in Sri Lanka. Investigators are now probing whether there is a link of the accused with the plotters of the Sri Lanka church attack. Bureau Report, India Today.
Pramod Madhav is joining us. Pramod, in the last broadcast, you did mention about the political slugfest that is going on at the back of this story. Now, politics aside, where does the real investigation stand? Because this is a matter of huge concern.
Well, it absolutely is, and we're currently standing in front of the Koteshwaran temple. This is the exact spot where the blast occurred, and just like you mentioned, yes, that had turned out to be a slugfest between BJP's Annamalai and Senthil Balaji of the DMK minister, who is trying to say indirectly that people are trying to create unrest. For now, there is a large presence of police personnel at this location. The biggest point, just like you mentioned, is that this case has taken twist after twist after twist. Initially, it was thought that it was a cylinder blast that killed Jamisha Mubin. Then we found, police found shrapnels and everything, and I'm carrying one in my hand. This is a nail that was found at the spot. It was spotted by a policeman, and we've taken over it. And then what happened is that now we just visited his house. At his residence, we were able to find black silk that looks like charcoal powder, and also salt that could look like potassium nitrate in the terrace as well. And then later, based on a CCTV from that spot only, it was confirmed that Jamisha Mubin was having ulterior motives, and that explosion was set off deliberately. And apparently, we also got information that this was not the actual target. The actual target could be Konyaman Temple, 300 meters from there. And if that the blast had occurred, it would have been an entirely different scene. Unfortunate life loss could have been seen. But thankfully, it looks like Tamil Nadu Police was extremely lucky, because there was one checkpost at this spot, and police DGP said that probably looking at the checkpost, Jamisha Mubin could have either tried to earlier set off the explosive or abandon the vehicle. Either way, the blast occurred at the spot. This entire tree in front of us on one portion is completely burnt out. This is a kind of tree that is in front of the temple. And finally, a lot of people have gathered today here. BJP leaders also expected at this temple today. They are all demanding answers and demanding justice. And it looks like this case is going to only expand, because the commissioner of Coimbatore has very clearly mentioned that of the 5 people arrested, a couple of them had also gone to Kerala, perhaps to meet NIA suspects, Mohammed Azharuddin also, which means this is how they are trying to connect this particular case to the Easter Sunday bombings.
All right, Pramod, thank you so much for joining us with those latest details on this story. We'll keep coming back to you for more. There's a big update coming in, but we're bringing you all of that in moments from now. We're slipping into a very short commercial break. Coming up next, the Kharge era is set to begin in Congress today. He's officially going to be taking over as the Congress president. Details on the other side.
Armed with facts, she takes the news by its horns.
You think the future of these students are not hampered?
Fierce, bold and direct, setting the tone for the biggest stories from every corner and every angle. Expect nothing but the unfiltered truth.
News first, niceties later. Watch me, Nabila Jamal, on India Today.
Everyone's busy finding what's trending. You're busy finding out why. India Today, for those who research before reacting. Download the India Today app now. Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com. Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Everyone's busy finding what's trending. You're busy finding out why. India Today, for those who research before reacting. Download the India Today app now.
The largest producer of mustard in the world is facing a heat wave. We're talking about Canada. The delicious Dijon mustard is France's favorite condiment. A heat wave across the ocean in Canada has caused a drastic shortage. The shortage is evident in France. Canada supplies 80% of the mustard seeds to France. Because of the drought, the Canadian harvest became half in 2021. This has propelled France to grow their own crop. Remember, Europe is battling a fuel crisis and a power crisis post the Russia-Ukraine war. Mustard seeds have become more attractive after a drop in the prices of grains and oil seeds. Jérôme Garbes, a mustard expert, said that 15,000 tons of mustard seeds should be produced, meeting 40% of the requirement. Luc van der Mason, president of the Burgundy Mustard Association, said that store shelves should be replenished in October. He also said the shortage will be completely over in early 2023. We're very confident for Christmas. Being an agrarian economy, India produces its own mustard. Rajasthan is the largest mustard producing state in the country, therefore it's never going to be a problem for India.
There's breaking news coming in. The Kharge regime is well and truly underway now. Nameplate of the veteran leader designated as Congress president is now being put. So after 24 whole years, the Congress gets a new chief, Kharge. And now it is official that the Kharge regime has begun. Is it going to be different for the Congress party or not? Time will only tell, but the Mallikarjun Kharge regime well and truly underway. Nameplate of the veteran leader designated as the president of the grand old party, of the Congress party, being put up now. Mallikarjun Kharge is now the new King Kong. Preparations underway at the Congress headquarters for the ceremony where Congress working president Sonia Gandhi is going to be handing over the baton to Kharge, the first non-Gandhi to head the outfit in 24 whole years. Kharge defeated Shashi Tharoor in a direct contest for the top post in the grand old party after the Gandhis opted out of the race. Chairman of the Central Election Authority of the Congress, Madhusudan Mistry, will formally hand over the election certificate to Kharge at the function, which will also see the presence of outgoing chief Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi.
आज खड़गे साहब बने और आज वो उनको चार्ज दिया जाएगा, तो मैं समझता हूँ कि चुनौती बहुत बड़ी है, इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं। और हम सब मिलके पूरे देश के अंदर जो सीनियर जूनियर जो भी लोग हैं, नेता लोग, कार्यकर्ता हैं, तो हम सब की जिम्मेदारी है कि हम कैसे उनको कामयाब करें, कांग्रेस को मजबूत करें, नए सिरे से कांग्रेस के अंदर बूथ, ब्लॉक, डिस्ट्रिक्ट, स्टेट लेवल पर कांग्रेस मजबूत हो, कांग्रेस कार्यकर्ताओं में नया कॉन्फिडेंस पैदा हो।
It's an absolute delight in many ways. In many ways, we have a new president, and obviously when there is a new president, vastly experienced president, a person with a great ability to bring people together, it'll give great strength to the party, and it'll give great strength to our top leadership that has been instrumental in ensuring that there is a free and fair election.
कांग्रेस पार्टी ने अध्यक्ष के पद पर ला करके देश को यह संदेशा दिया है कि अगर इस देश में राजनीति में कहीं लोकतंत्र है, आंतरिक लोकतंत्र है, तो वो कांग्रेस पार्टी में है। और एक भारी भरकम व्यक्ति, मैं ये भी कहूँगा कि उनका व्यक्तित्व तो भारी भरकम है, उनकी राजनीतिक जीवन शैली बहुत भारी भरकम है और उन्होंने संघर्ष किया, तो संघर्ष को न्याय मिला है और उन्हें सही पद मिला है और हम कांग्रेस पार्टी के तमाम कार्यकर्ताओं को एक सही अध्यक्ष मिला है, तो हम सब खुश हैं। आज का दिन बड़ी खुशी का दिन है हमारे लिए।
A very loyal man was the block president of the town of Gulbarga to a ACC president. This shows that anyone can rise to any level who works hard and who are loyal to the party. This is a great example, and I am sure with this rich experience, the Congress party in the Karnataka and the national level will grow, and he will contribute very much to the growth of the party.
We're all happy that Kharge become the president of the AICC. Not that Kharge belongs to Karnataka. He has put in 50 years of service in Congress and he is very loyal to the Congress party. And he has served the nation and the state in various capacities.
Supriya Bhardwaj joins us from the Congress headquarters, the AICC headquarters, and Rahul Gautam joins us live from the Kharge residence. First up, Supriya, what are the preparations at the AICC HQ looking like as the Congress party finally after 24 years is going through such a big moment of getting a non-Gandhi chief?
Well, Cheti, at AICC headquarters, who's who of the party are present here. Behind me, you can see as to how the leaders who are part of the Bharat Jodo Yatra also are here. And this is the stage where the certificate will be handed over. We have seen Mr. Mistry, who has just come here. At the same time, also you can see as to how the leaders after leaders are meeting Mr. Kharge's family, who's just sitting here. We'd like to show you in a short while that the situation at Ground Zero is that around 10:30 a.m., just in a couple of minutes after this, we are hearing that Congress President Ms. Sonia Gandhi, along with Rahul Gandhi and Mallikarjun Kharge, will be coming here. And there will be also Mr. Madhusudan Mistry, and the baton will be passed on to Mr. Kharge today at AICC headquarters. So the mood over here is that Rahul Gandhi has taken a break, especially for the first time after 7th of September when he started his Bharat Jodo Yatra. He has taken a break from Bharat Jodo Yatra and he's coming here at AICC headquarters. As far as Mr. Kharge is concerned, we spoke to a lot of leaders. They said that his elevation, his election is actually going to strengthen the party. As far as Rahul Gandhi is concerned, he is the face of the party. He is the Jananayak.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Continuing to be with us right there, Supriya. Rahul Gautam is joining us from Mallikarjun Kharge's residence. Of course, the family must be extremely happy. Since you're at the residence, what is the mood looking like live from the Kharge house?
Well, I'm reporting live from 10 Rajaji Marg, which is the official residence of Mallikarjun Kharge. And although it's a 5-minute ride from here to AICC headquarters, it took almost 24 years for a non-Gandhi person to head the organization. We all know that around 11 a.m., this is what we are learning, Mr. Kharge would be handed over baton officially by Mrs. Gandhi in this grand ceremony, which is obviously attended by the entire top leadership. And everybody is now looking forward to the first address of Congress President Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge as to what is the roadmap going to be, how is going to revive the electoral fortunes of the Grand Old Party, because that's the biggest challenge before him, as to how he's going to retain the lost glory of the Grand Old Party. And we all know that there are several problems before him. We all know there's infighting in Rajasthan, there are elections coming in Himachal Pradesh and Gujarat, and obviously he would need to fresh lease of oxygen into the veins of the Congress Party. How is going to energize the cadre? All these are actually going to be the main challenges before Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, and that's why everybody is looking forward to the address of Mr. Kharge as to what is the blueprint going to be, as to how he's going to change the tide into the favor of Congress Party. Everybody is waiting here for Mr. Kharge, who will be leaving shortly from here and would be going to attend this ceremony where he'll officially be assuming charge. And one thing is very important here, it's a historic moment for Congress Party because it took 24 years for the Grand Old Party to have a non-Gandhi person at the top post.
Oh yes, absolutely. We'll come back to you for more on this. Mallikarjun Kharge is a veteran leader in politics, a senior leader of the Congress Party. But the task ahead of him is to stabilize the party, bring the grand old Congress Party back to the glory days. His first challenge is going to be the upcoming polls in Gujarat and Himachal. Here's a report.
After 24 years, a non-Gandhi is taking the reins of the Congress. Mallikarjun Kharge, the newly elected president, assumes office. The 80-year-old Rajya Sabha MP from Karnataka overcame a spirited fight by MP Shashi Tharoor to wrest control of the Grand Old Party. The entire senior leadership of the party had rallied behind Kharge, who was described as the unofficial official nominee. This had prompted Tharoor to claim that electors were being given the impression that Kharge has the blessings of the Gandhis. Kharge hit back, taking pot shots at Tharoor, calling him inexperienced.
He is not my examiner. See, I have come on my own from block president to this level. Was Shashi Tharoor was there at that time was there?
The two leaders since then have buried their differences.
आज निर्णय लिया कि मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे साहब हमारा नया अध्यक्ष होगा। मैं खबर सुन के उनके घर गए और उनको मेरी बधाई सुना दी।
मेरे साथी श्री शशि थरूर को भी शुभकामना देता हूं। ये तो एक डेमोक्रेटिक प्रोसेस है, हमको मिलकर काम करना है, ये कहा, तो इसलिए मुझे बड़ी खुशी होती है। उनको भी मैं धन्यवाद देता हूं।
Kharge takes charge of the party at a time when the Congress is at its lowest point electorally. The party is in power on their own in just two states, Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan. He will have to settle the feud between Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot soon. Another challenge for Kharge would be the elections in Himachal Pradesh and Gujarat, which are just a month away. In 2023, the party faces a bigger challenge. 9 states go to polls next year. Kharge is tasked with reviving a Congress in coma and fighting the Modi-Shah juggernaut, something the Gandhis have miserably failed to do. Bureau Report, India Today.
Our reporters still continue to be with us, Rahul and Supriya both. Let's begin with Supriya first. Supriya, we've been talking about what next as far as the Grand Old Party is concerned. Is the Grand Old Party going to be different or not? And I know it's a premature question, because that is something only time can tell. But what are you picking up from the leaders over there? Whether Kharge is going to be acting still on the behest of the Gandhis, or is he going to be acting independently?
Well, Cheti, as far as the Congress leaders we have spoken to have said clearly, and even our sources are telling us that there will be a change. When a new president is going to come, there will be a change in his team also. I would like to show you over here is Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge's family, which is sitting here. Priyank Kharge, along with all the other family members, reached here, and they are sitting here at the moment. This is the enclosure for all the top leaders of the Congress party. Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Mr. Bhupesh Baghel is there. Then Ambika Soin is there. You can see Priyanka Gandhi has just walked in, AICC General Secretary. We are showing you as to how the Priyanka Gandhi is present here. She's meeting all the leaders who are sitting here at the moment, and this is what we are showing. Just in a couple of minutes, we are hearing that Congress's outgoing president, Sonia Gandhi, along with Mr. Rahul Gandhi, will be coming here. Also, the sources are informing that Mrs. Sonia Gandhi most likely can address the gathering who's present here. Here, I'd like to show you. I'll ask Anil Chaudhary ji and other leaders to just give us some space there. You can see Priyanka Gandhi ji present here at the AICC headquarters. So this is what the mood over here at Ground Zero is. In just a couple of minutes, we are hearing from that very gate, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, Ms. Sonia Gandhi and Mr. Kharge is most likely to arrive here at Ground Zero where we are. Who's who of the Congress party are present here. Mr. Venugopal is here. He's the organization in charge, the General Secretary. I beg your pardon. Also, now you can see the scene over here. I will ask my camera person Shailendra to show you the situation over here at Ground Zero, wherein the Congress's General Secretary in charge of Uttar Pradesh, the senior leader, Mrs. Priyanka Gandhi, who is present here at the moment. There you can see she's interacting here at Ground Zero where we are at the moment. Just in a couple of minutes, the entire function will start. We are hearing that around 11 a.m. the certificate will be handed over. Here you can see, we are showing you the shots over here, Priyanka Gandhi meeting all the leaders over here present at the moment at AICC headquarters, and Mr. Rahul Gandhi and Ms. Sonia Gandhi are expected to reach here at the headquarters in a couple of minutes.
That's not fair,
this is what you can say is that all the who's who from the Congress party are present here, Cheti, and we are giving you Ground Zero report from over here where we are at the AICC headquarters. Well, there is Mr. Kharge's family members also who are interacting with Priyanka Gandhi. there you can see they came along with Mr. Priyank Kharge, who is the former Chief Minister in Karnataka and also happens to be a senior leader, where at the moment we are showing you at the ground zero what is going on. Well, nearly after 2 decades, Congress party picked its next chief, and there was election which took place. All the APROs and PROs are present here. I'd like to ask my campus and show you all these people who were responsible to ensure that free and fair election takes place. And we are showing you over here that Congress President and Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, who's the outgoing President, along with the Congress President-elect, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, to arrive here in a short while. Priyanka Gandhi has just arrived. We are hearing that Rahul Gandhi will be accompanying his mother, Mrs. Sonia Gandhi. There is Priyanka Kharge, the family members of Mr. Kharge are already present here at the moment, Cheti.
There's a lot of action happening right behind you, right there. Supriya, we're going to be staying with you and bringing our viewers up to speed. And I understand from you that Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi are also reaching there in moments from now. Any idea when?
Well, yes, Cheti, what the information is that they will be reaching at any given point of time. You can see that the protocol has been put in place. The officers from the CRPF there, you can see they're going. There is Mr. Madhusudan Mistry, and in any point from now, any minute from now, from that very gate, Mr. Rahul Gandhi along with Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, and we are hearing that Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge will be coming here at this moment where we are over here at AICC headquarters. So we like to show you as to what is the ground zero situation. That is the data man of the Congress party, Mr. Praveen Chakravarti, who is there. You can see Congress's former president, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, along with Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, are present here at the AICC headquarters. They have reached here. Asked to ask people over here. I'll ask to ask my camera person to show you. There you can see from that very railing. They have from the gate. They have entered here, and they'll be going on the stage in just a couple of minutes. They are just waiting for Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge. And what we are hearing is from the sources is that Congress's president, Ms. Sonia Gandhi, along with Mr. Rahul Gandhi, will be coming here. We would like to inform our viewers that Mr. Rahul Gandhi
is coming in. Sonia Gandhi likely to speak at Kharge swearing in. So we will likely hear the address from Sonia Gandhi as well. Kharge is officially going to become Congress's big boss in just moments from now. Gandhi Parivar is going to be attending Kharge swearing in. Supriya, breaking news coming in. Sonia Gandhi will also make her address. It will be very interesting to know what she has to say, Supriya.
Well, in nearly 2 decades, I'd like to show you there. Rahul Gandhi along with Mrs. Sonia Gandhi are present here. You can see this is the first shot where we are showing you that both Congress President Ms. Sonia Gandhi is coming here, and who's who from the Congress party are present here at the moment. And I'll ask my camera person to just show you the shots over here wherein all the top leaders are getting here at the AICC headquarters. And we like to show you these shots. Rahul Gandhi along with Mrs. Sonia Gandhi are present here, and this is what is happening at AICC headquarters, where she's Congress President Sonia Gandhi. She's the outgoing president. Is meeting all the top leaders of the party, and also meeting the leaders who are present here. And there is Rahul Gandhi, who has come back from the Bharat Jodo Yatra and is meeting all the leaders. Well, this is for the first time Rahul Gandhi has come back from the Bharat Jodo Yatra. He had gone there on 7th of September, and after that, for the first time, he has come here. You can see Rahul Gandhi interacting with all the top leaders of the Congress party. On the other hand, Priyanka Gandhi is there, and Mrs. Sonia Gandhi has just come and met all the leaders who are present here at this moment. This is the who's who of the Congress party who are present. Both Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi, you can see, are present there. And they are meeting the chief ministers, both Mr. Ashok Gehlot as well as Mr. Bhupesh Baghel. All the leaders are present here at the moment. Chedi, we are showing you the shots from AICC headquarters. Well, the entire ceremony,
yes, go ahead,
what we are hearing is will start just in a couple of minutes, Cheti. And also, I'd like to show you that the wait is There, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge also has arrived. I'd like to ask my camera person to show you. Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, along with Mr. Madhusudan Mistry, are present here at AICC headquarters. There you can see Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who is present here, and he has come back from the Bharat Jodo Yatra. He was the favorite, Cheti. We know as to how there were more than 10 states of the Congress party who had passed the resolution that Rahul Gandhi, who is going from here and is heading towards the state side, should be made the Congress president. Rahul Gandhi was elected Congress president in 2017, and that was the time similar situation we had seen. We are showing you as to how Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge has reached here on the stage. Along with him is Ms. Sonia Gandhi and also Madhusudan Mistry and the entire team which was there involved in the election process. There is Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who left his Bharat Jodo Yatra and came here. Mr. Rahul Gandhi was the favorite as far as Congress's next presidential candidate is concerned, and we heard as to how he had categorically said no. More than 10 states, the organizations, the state units had said Rahul Gandhi should be made the Congress president. But he declined, he said no. And now you can see as to how there is outgoing Congress president Ms. Sonia Gandhi. Then there is Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, Mr. Rahul Gandhi is there, and Mr. Mistry is there. Technically, the tenure of Mr. Rahul Gandhi was for 5 years, but after 2017, when he resigned after the 2019 elections, he said that he takes the responsibility, he resigned, and he stick on his stand, and he never came back. There you can see Mr. Rahul Gandhi as well as the Congress President Sonia Gandhi and Mallikarjun Kharge. What we are hearing is that Mrs. Sonia Gandhi most likely is going to address the people who are present here. We are hearing from the sources there is a chance that she might speak, she might address, because this has been a long journey as a Congress President. She has been the longest serving Congress President in the history of the party. Behind me you can see Mr. Rahul Gandhi along with the who's who of the Congress party are present here at the AICC headquarters. Mrs. Sonia Gandhi as well as Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge is there. Mr. Gandhi was elected in 2017, and this very place we had seen a similar ceremony. But after 2019 election polls, he resigned, and then there was no looking back. Now he's leading party's Bharat Jodo Yatra, and he's again, when the leaders from across the party were asking him to take over, he said no, and he said that he will continue to work for the party as a worker. Now what is really interesting over here is this, Cheti, that as far as Congress is concerned, in Udaipur Chintan Shivar, Congress's outgoing president Sonia Gandhi had categorically said party ka कर्ज चुकाने का समय आ गया है. The entire campaign of Mr. Kharge was Karyakarta Kharge. So there is a very big, the ceremony has started at the moment. Venu Gopal, who is the General Secretary in charge, is speaking. Over to you.
Continue to be right there. The ceremony has truly begun. Let's dip in. Let's dip in. There, the ceremony has begun. You can see the Gandhis on the stage. Mallikarjun Kharge, Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi. Live visuals coming from AICC headquarters here in the national capital. Mallikarjun Kharge all set to take charge as the new chief of the Congress party. The Gandhi family Raj finally ends in the Congress party, but it's a wait and watch to see if that really happens, or whether Kharge acts independently or takes his cues from the Gandhis is still unknown. Only time will tell, but the ceremony has begun. Supriya, do you have the schedule of events? Supriya? Supriya will join us in moments from now. She's right there. She's right there witnessing all of that. She's right there getting you the ground report of what is going on. This is live non-stop coverage, and it's a momentous day. It's a visual that is a rather defining visual in Indian politics of the grand old party finally not going to be helmed by a Gandhi. Amit Bhardwaj is joining us. Amit, this visual really goes down in history for the moment, because finally there is a non-Gandhi chief that the Congress is about to get. But Amit, it's also a wait and watch to see if Kharge ends up taking his cues from the Gandhis or acts independently.
Well, absolutely right, Chaiti. This is in many ways historic moment for the Congress party, where you have the two Gandhis sitting on the stage right there. Sonia Gandhi, the outgoing president of the Congress party, along with Rahul Gandhi. And in the middle of Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi, right there is Mallikarjun Kharge, who will take charge as the Congress president today. It is a historic moment in many ways. Now we have to decode it in terms that who is Mallikarjun Kharge? Somebody who has been a party loyalist for decades now. 1972, the first time he became MLA in Karnataka, and continued to be the MLA from Karnataka until he became MP in 2009. And after that, 3 terms as MP, LOP in Lok Sabha, LOP in Rajya Sabha. Is known somebody who is, a loyalist to the Gandhi family. So this is going to be quite interesting as to how things, pan out from here, because Mallikarjun Kharge is somebody who has risen from the ground, from being the foot soldier of the Congress party to becoming the Congress party president. So that is in fact a historic journey in itself. And Mallikarjun Kharge is not somebody who was highly placed in the party structure right from the beginning. He has actually covered his own journey over decades, over years, step after step. So he knows what struggle it takes. He knows what struggle the Karyakartas and the Netas on the ground go through. But the biggest challenge, Chaiti, right now, which awaits Mallikarjun Kharge, is the Gujarat election and the Himachal Pradesh election. Himachal election is barely, in less than 20 days from now. 12th is the voting in Himachal. But Gujarat battle is going to play out very interesting, where Aam Aadmi Party is actually challenging the Congress party and is trying to snatch away the position of second largest party in Gujarat. So these are big challenges that Mallikarjun Kharge faces right now. And obviously, yes, you rightly pointed out, Chaiti, that this question will always remain in front of him, whether he is able to grow beyond the shadow of the Nehru-Gandhi family, whether he is seen as an independent president, whether he is seen as somebody who can take his decisions on his own and does not need to take any approval from the Gandhi family. So these are going to be big challenges, perception challenges that Mr. Kharge will be facing. But one thing is very clear right now, Chaiti. I'll also show you the visuals as the ceremony begins right there. Madhusudan Mistry, the head of the election body of the Congress party, is speaking right now. He is the person who will actually officially hand over the certificate, winning certificate to Mr. Kharge, and from there Mr. Kharge will be taking charge of the Congress party from the outgoing President Sonia Gandhi. On the stage right to Sonia Gandhi is K.C. Venugopal. And what is very interesting is that you also have number of leaders from across the country who have come to AICC to witness this historic moment, where a non-Nehru Gandhi family member is going to take charge of the Congress party, where a Dalit leader who has covered his own journey in his own manner is going to take charge of the Congress party. And right there, all this is unfolding at 24 Akbar Road, the same office where we had seen, a lot of struggle going on when the
Also, tell us about who are the other senior leaders of the Congress party who are present over there. Are all of them in attendance? Are there any misses? Where is Shashi Tharoor as well?
Well, Chaiti, what we can see from here is probably all the top leadership of the Congress party, joining Mallikarjun Kharge right there. These are the important visuals coming from AICC. Madhusudan Mistry handing over a photograph to Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge. Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi is standing right next to Mallikarjun Kharge right there. Madhusudan Mistry, who's the head of the election body of the Congress party, is handing over a portrait, a photograph to Mr. Kharge. And, the Congress leaders from different parts of the country, including MPs, including Pradesh Congress in charges, Pradesh Congress heads, all those leaders. And in fact, you asked about Shashi Tharoor. I believe he's also here, the contender who fought the battle for the top post of the Congress party, who challenged Mr. Kharge unsuccessfully. And now he's in attendance today, right at the moment when Mr. Kharge is taking charge of the party as the Congress president. Chaiti.
Yes, absolutely. Continue to be with us right there. Supriya Bhardwaj also is joining us. I believe she's got some updates for us. Supriya?
Other senior colleagues.
Well, yes, as far as the Congress party is concerned, behind me you can see that just now the certificate has been handed over and all the top leaders of the Congress party are present here. Even Chaiti, Mr. Shashi Tharoor is also present here at the AICC headquarters. Who's who of the party, even the G23 members are also there. Well, right now, Mr. Mistry, who is the Congress party's chairperson of the election authority, has said that we have to ensure that a fair and free election takes place in our organization, but can the other opposition parties can do so or not? Well, this is what exactly Venugopal is also speaking at the moment over here. Congress party's top leadership is present. Congress President Ms. Sonia Gandhi along with Mr. Rahul Gandhi and who's who of the party are present here at the moment, Chaiti. And we can see as to how the Congress party's leaders after leaders are saying that instead of speaking, we have shown as to how there is an internal democracy in the party. Earlier, the favorite among the entire party leaders and workers was Mr. Rahul Gandhi, but that didn't happen because Mr. Gandhi himself put his foot down, and more than 10 state organization has said that Rahul Gandhi should be made the Congress president. The resolutions were passed, the front organization has passed the resolutions, but that didn't happen. And finally what has happened now is that now the Congress's president is Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge. The names during the round were that of Mr. Ashok Gehlot, Mr. Digvijay Singh, but that didn't happen on 30th of September. It was Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge and Mr. Shashi Tharoor came to AICC headquarters, filed the nomination. Who's who of the Congress party became the proposer of Mr. Kharge, and finally the election took place on October 17th. And now, at the moment, after the results on October 19th, today, formally, Mr. Kharge has taken the charge as the Congress party's as the Congress party's president-elect outgoing Congress president. Ms. Sonia Gandhi is also present, and K.C. Venugopal at the moment is addressing the people who are gathered here. Rahul Gandhi.
Sir, Rajdeep Sardesai joining us on this broadcast. Rajdeep, Sonia Gandhi is going to be handing over the baton to Mr. Kharge. Are things likely to change, or are they going to remain the same? And that's been the all-encompassing and most important question.
The more things change, the more they remain the same. And really, Mr. Kharge being handed over the baton, as it were, by Sonia Gandhi will be seen as evidence that nothing substantial has changed in the Congress, because Mr. Kharge is seen as a firm Gandhi family loyalist, someone who will always be looking over his shoulder to see what the Gandhis would like to see done on a particular issue. Having said that, the optics of a non-Gandhi as the Congress president do have a certain relevance. They will suggest another port of call within the Congress leadership. A lot of Congress persons complain that they have no access to the Gandhis. Mr. Kharge will definitely be more accessible. Will he be more energetic? Will he be able to travel across the country and rejuvenate the Congress? That's a big question mark. Will he be able to organizationally refit the Congress? I think that's the biggest challenge. Will Mr. Kharge's election now be followed by elections to the Congress Working Committee, to various district bodies? And in that sense, will it democratize the Congress? I think that's the challenge. Then we'll know whether this is just a cosmetic change as most of us fear it is? Or does it mean something more substantive to have Mr. Kharge, a Dalit from Karnataka, who's been a several-time MP, who knows the party inside out? Will he be able to organizationally at least reboot the Congress and prepare it for future battles? That's going to be something that we'll have to wait and watch.
Stay on with us right there, Rajdeep. Supriya's joining us live from the AICC headquarters in Delhi. Supriya, walk our viewers through these visuals that are coming in. Who would have imagined after 24 years, really, the Gandhis would let go of the Congress and allow a non-Gandhi to be at the helm of affairs?
That there is a place in their heart for Madam Sonia Gandhi. His passion, dedication, sincerity.
May I take the same question with you if you're with us? The images on our screens are iconic to say the least, because who would have imagined 24 whole years, and after 24 years the Gandhis would finally let go of the control of the Congress party and give it to somebody who is a non-Gandhi. And these are visuals, it is actually happening. If you could walk us through the live visuals coming in from the AICC headquarters.
I don't want to say much word about Madam, because we are already putting forward a statement of gratitude.
Patch our reporters in moments from now, but Rajdeep Sardesai from the newsroom is with us. Rajdeep, what are the immediate concerns at the moment? What are the immediate challenges at the moment that Mallikarjun Kharge will have to fix, number one, and eventually address as well going forward for the Congress party?
In my earlier answer, really raised the answer to this question. The Congress faces multiple challenges. They face leadership challenges, ideological challenges, and importantly, organizational challenges. I don't think leadership-wise Kharge can be the face. Rahul Gandhi with his Bharat Jodo Yatra is clearly the most popular leader within the Congress, so he will remain, like it or not, the face of the Congress. The ideological coherence will also again have to be given in a sense by Rahul Gandhi. But I think it's the organizational refit, you know, the hard work, the nuts and bolts of building a party bottom up, because the real challenge for the Congress is bottom up. You know, there are districts where there are dysfunctional Congress units for the last decade. Almost a third of the districts in the country have dysfunctional Congress units. That's where can Mr. Kharge build a team of his own? Will he be empowered enough to take those decisions to see how can we ensure organizational rebooting at the ground level, have new faces in various district units? That's going to be challenging, because only then can Congress begin the hard road towards recovery. Else, as I said earlier, this will be seen as cosmetic change. So huge, multiple challenges really before Mr. Kharge, but they must start with rebooting the organization.
All right, Rajdeep, do stay on with us. I'm going to quickly cut across to K.C. Venugopal, AICC General Secretary, speaking.
That is what we are witnessing through this yatra. 3 days before we were in Raichur, then Telangana. Lakhs of people, they are taking Rahul Gandhi in their hearts. Sincerely welcome Rahul ji on this function. Our election authority chairman is here. In a transparent manner, conducted as organization election for party. I am sincerely thanking Madhusudan Mistry ji and all his teams to this dais. And once again, I am welcoming all of you. We will move forward under the able leadership of Mallikarjun Kharge ji for strengthening of the party. Jai Hind.
K.C. Venugopal speaking on Mallikarjun Kharge taking over. This is, of course, a huge development coming in within the Congress party. They've always wanted a non-Gandhi face, but how much of control will Mallikarjun Kharge really have? Of course, all eyes set on him, whether he will be able to function independently. Kharge takes charge as the AICC president early this morning. One of his biggest challenges now of course, will be the state of Karnataka. At this point, Karnataka is the state that goes to elections. The Congress really eyeing Karnataka to come back to power, and it appears that Mallikarjun Kharge's biggest challenge will be to revive his prospects in his own home state of Karnataka.
जिन भी शब्दों का इस्तेमाल सोनिया जी के धन्यवाद प्रस्ताव में किया जाए, मैं समझता हूं वो कम पड़ जाएंगे। इतने सारे बातें और इतने सारे कार्य श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी जी ने पिछले 25 वर्षों में देश के लिए और कांग्रेस के लिए किए, लेकिन फिर भी हम लोगों ने कोशिश किया है कि इस प्रस्ताव के अंदर कुछ भावनाएं जो कांग्रेस के कार्यकर्ताओं
All right, let me quickly cut across to Supriya Bharadwaj. Supriya, we see Ajay Makin, KC Venugopal, the likes addressing the media there. It's a big move for the Congress after nearly 25 years. They've put up a non-Gandhi face. Questions are quite natural. How much independence will Mallikarjun Kharge act with? Tell us a little more on the mood at the Congress office today.
Well, Chethi, as far as what we are seeing right now is the transition which has got completed in the Congress party. Behind me you can see that Congress's outgoing president, Ms. Sonia Gandhi, along with Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, and then there is Rahul Gandhi and Venugopal and Ajay Makan is there. The who's who of the Congress party are present here at the AICC headquarters. Well, right now a vote of thanks is being given to Congress's outgoing president, Ms. Sonia Gandhi. What is really interesting is, Chethi, at the moment over here is that as far as the Congress party is concerned, we had seen in Udaipur Chintan Shivir, there are a lot of steps were announced that and they were cleared by CWC that the Congress party will take a new direction, they will head into a new direction. What has happened here is that our sources are informing us there's a two-pronged strategy which the party has come up with. On one hand, there will be Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge holding the fort for the party as far as the organization is concerned. He's a very seasoned leader. At the age of 30, he became he became a minister. He's a 9-time MLA. He's a 2-time MP. A long history as far as Congress is concerned, rising from the grassroots level, right from the booth level, up to the topmost level, which is that of the Congress president. Now over here you can see as to how Mr. Kharge takes the center stage as far as the organization is concerned. But when it comes to reaching out to the opposition as well as that of reaching out to the people, connecting with them, the Gandhis will take the lead. We spoke to a lot of leaders who said that Congress President Sonia Gandhi still is the UPA chairperson. And as far as Rahul Gandhi is concerned, he is the face of Bharat Jodo Yatra. And also leaders like Ashok Gehlot, Pravesh Jain, Salman Kashmir, and you name it, all of the top brass of the Congress party is saying Rahul Gandhi will remain the face of the party, is going all out, reaching to the people. On 7th of September, Rahul Gandhi went to Kanyakumari, and there from there he started his Bharat Jodo Yatra. It is nearly after 50 days he has come here to Delhi to take part in this ceremony where the certificate has been handed over to Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge. What we are seeing is at the moment the Congress president, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, and then along with him is Mrs. Sonia Gandhi. So Nabila, this is what is happening at ground zero. You and I, we both were there during the Bharat Jodo Yatra, and we are seeing as to how it has got a good traction. A lot of workers have come out from Tamil Nadu to Kerala.
But you know, Supriya, I'm sure you'd agree with me when I say that as much as it's a non-Gandhi face taking over as the Congress president, ultimately the Gandhi face itself makes headlines. The Bharat Jodo Yatra is all about Rahul Gandhi. Speaking of a non-Gandhi face, clearly the Gandhi face itself is somehow you know, he's the one making headlines, less of Mallikarjun Kharge. Isn't that true?
That's true, because of a simple reason that when we questioned Mr. Gandhi in Tamil Nadu during his press conference, he said that he is also taking part in Congress's Bharat Jodo Yatra. There are more than 150 leaders who are walking, the top brass, but the media sees him because the entire party cadre is rallying behind Rahul Gandhi, and you can see as to how proposal has been passed, and there Mr. Rahul Gandhi as well as Congress's President Sonia Gandhi is being given the vote of thanks, and Mrs. Gandhi is present here. She's the outgoing president, the longest serving president of the Congress party, who is present here at AICC headquarters. And Chetty, as far as Rahul Gandhi is concerned, he is the topmost leader as far as the opposition is concerned. The Congress itself is saying that when it comes to taking on the BJP and the Modi government, it is none other than Rahul Gandhi from the opposition camp, who has led from the front since 2019. And today also it is Congress party.
नवनिर्वाचित कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे जी, कांग्रेस कार्य समिति के सदस्य, प्रदेश कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष, कांग्रेस विधायक दलों के नेता, चुनाव प्राधिकरण के अध्यक्ष मधुसूदन मिस्त्री जी, यहाँ उपस्थित पार्टी के सभी वरिष्ठ नेता, बहनों और भाइयों, सबसे पहले मैं हमारे नए पार्टी अध्यक्ष खड़गे जी को हृदय से बधाई देती हूँ। अभी मेरे बारे में जो भावनाएं व्यक्त की गई है उसका मैं सम्मान करती हूँ और आप सबके प्रति आभार व्यक्त करती हूँ। मैं बहुत प्रसन्न हूँ। सच कहूँ तो बड़ी राहत महसूस कर रही हूँ। सबसे अधिक संतोष इस बात का है कि अपने अपने विवेक से जिन्हें अध्यक्ष चुना है वे एक अनुभवी नेता है, धरती से जुड़े हुए नेता है, एक साधारण कार्यकर्ता के रूप में काम करते हुए अपनी निष्ठा से, अपनी मेहनत से, अपनी लगन से और अपने समर्पण से इस ऊंचाई तक पहुंचे हैं। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि उनसे पूरी पार्टी को एक प्रेरणा मिलेगी, एक संदेश मिलेगा और उनके नेतृत्व में कांग्रेस लगातार मजबूत होगी। मैंने अभी कहा कि मैं राहत महसूस कर रही हूँ। मैं इसे स्पष्ट करना चाहती हूँ। राहत इसीलिए कि आपने इतने वर्षों तक मुझे जो प्यार और सम्मान दिया है, यह मेरे लिए इस तरह से गौरव की बात है कि उसका एहसास मुझे अपने जीवन की आखिरी सांस तक रहेगा। लेकिन यह सम्मान एक बहुत बड़ी जिम्मेदारी भी थी। मुझसे अपनी क्षमता और योग्यता के अनुसार जितना बन पड़ा उतना किया। आज मैं इस दायित्व से मुक्त हो जाऊंगी। यह भार मेरे सिर से उतर जाएगा, इसीलिए स्वाभाविक रूप से मुझे राहत का एहसास हो रहा है। मैं आप सबको भी दिल से धन्यवाद देती हूँ कि आपने हमेशा अपना सहयोग और समर्थन मुझे दिया है। अब यह जिम्मेदारी खड़गे जी के ऊपर आ गई है। परिवर्तन संसार का नियम है। यह परिवर्तन जीवन के हर क्षेत्र में होता रहा है और होता रहेगा, ठीक उसी तरह से जिस तरह से जीवन के हर क्षेत्र में नई नई चुनौतियां आती रहती है। आज हमारी पार्टी के सामने भी बहुत सारी चुनौतियां हैं। सबसे बड़ी चुनौती यह है कि आज देश के सामने लोकतांत्रिक मूल्यों के लिए जैसा संकट पैदा हुआ है, उसका मुकाबला हम सफलतापूर्वक कैसे करें। आपने जिस तरह लोकतांत्रिक तरीके से कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष के चुनाव में अपना नया अध्यक्ष चुना है, मुझे विश्वास है कि उसी तरह पार्टी के सभी कार्यकर्ता और नेता आपस में मिलजुल कर एक ऐसी शक्ति बनेंगे जो हमारे महान देश के सामने उपस्थित समस्याओं का सफलतापूर्वक सामना कर सके। कांग्रेस के सामने पहले भी बड़े बड़े संकट आए हैं, लेकिन पार्टी ने कभी हार नहीं मानी। हमें अब भी पूरे संकल्प के साथ, पूरी मजबूती के साथ, पूरी एकता के साथ आगे बढ़ना है और सफल होना है। आज इस विशेष अवसर पर मैं बस यही चंद शब्द कहना चाहती थी। अंत में मैं सबको अपने लगातार सहयोग के लिए एक बार फिर धन्यवाद देती हूं और इस अवसर पर पार्टी के चुनाव प्राधिकरण के अध्यक्ष मिश्र जी को भी खास तौर से धन्यवाद देती हूं कि उन्होंने और उनके सहयोगियों ने पार्टी के यह चुनाव बहुत अच्छी तरह संपन्न कराए हैं। मैं मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे जी का नए अध्यक्ष के रूप में स्वागत करते हुए अपनी बात समाप्त करती हूँ। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
Sonia Gandhi, so long the interim Congress president, now takes over to speak and congratulates Mallikarjun Kharge, saying her burden is now been lifted. It's now Kharge's duty to lead the party in the right direction, unite the country, and she feels relieved that the responsibility has now been shifted. We saw even Kharge for a brief moment interrupting, saying that she's very much part of it, and tried to, of course, convey his message while she was speaking. So clearly the bond between Kharge and the Gandhi family is evident, visible. They rest all their responsibility on him, their faith on him. They believe that he will deliver, and that's how we see this entire event playing out, as the certificate of election has been handed over to Mallikarjun Kharge. Basically, Sonia Gandhi handing over the baton to Kharge 25 years later.
Now, the Congress President's Bhashan.
Mallikarjun Kharge, one must know, is a senior leader. He's one of the most seniors within the Congress party, 9-time MLA, twice MP. Very recently lost the election though, but always has been called Soul Illada Sardara. Man who's never lost.
Sonia Gandhi ji, Shri Rahul Gandhi ji, K. Venugopal ji, मधुसूदन मिस्त्री जी, सभा में मौजूद हमारे नेतागण और कांग्रेस पार्टी के मेरे प्रिय साथियों और मीडिया के मेरे मित्रों, आज मेरे लिए बहुत ही भावुक क्षण है। आज एक वर्कर, मजदूर का बेटा, एक सामान्य कार्यकर्ता को भारतीय राष्ट्रीय कांग्रेस का अध्यक्ष चुनकर ये सम्मान देने के लिए आप सबका हार्दिक आभार और धन्यवाद देता हूं। जो यात्रा मैंने 1969 में ब्लॉक कांग्रेस कमेटी के अध्यक्ष के रूप में शुरू की थी, उसे आपने आज इस मुकाम पर मुझे पहुंचाया है। जिस महान राजनीतिक दल का नेतृत्व महात्मा गांधी जी, पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू जी, सुभाष चंद्र बोस जी, सरदार पटेल जी, मौलाना आजाद जी, बाबू जगजीवन राम जी, इंदिरा गांधी जी और राजीव गांधी जी ने किया हो, उस जिम्मेवारी को संभालना मेरे लिए सौभाग्य और गौरव की बात है। डॉक्टर अम्बेडकर ने जो इस देश के संविधान को बनाने में अपनी आधुनिक भारत को निर्माण, कांग्रेस पार्टी का जो बेमिसाल योगदान है, मैं समझूंगा इसको रक्षा करना हमारा सबका फर्ज है। इसके लिए लड़ना हम सबको तैयार होना चाहिए। कांग्रेस के सभी पुराने अध्यक्षों को याद करते हुए मैं आप सबको भरोसा दिलाता हूं कि अपनी मेहनत से, अपने अनुभव से जो कुछ भी संभव होगा मैं करूंगा, लेकिन आप सबको भी मेरे साथ पूरी ताकत के साथ, लगन के साथ ठहरना होगा। यही मेरा अपील है। आज इस अवसर पर कांग्रेस के करोड़ों कार्यकर्ता की तरफ से श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी जी के बहुमूल्य योगदान के प्रति हृदय से आदर, सम्मान और आभार व्यक्त करना चाहूंगा। मुझे याद आता है 15 जनवरी 1998 का दिन, जब बेंगलुरु के नेशनल हाई स्कूल मैदान में आपने अपनी पहली जनसभा में कहा था कि मैं कर्नाटक से राजनीति की दीक्षा ले रही हूं। तब से आपने रात दिन निस्वार्थ मेहनत कर कांग्रेस को संभाला है। सोनिया जी हमेशा सच्चाई के राह पर चलती रही। सिर्फ सत्ता के लिए राजनीति करने वालों के इस दौर में त्याग की जो मिसाल उन्होंने कायम की है, उसका कोई दूसरा उदाहरण मिलना मुश्किल है। उनके नेतृत्व में ही 2 बार यूपीए की सरकार बनी। तब आम लोगों के हित में एक से एक शानदार काम हुए। मनरेगा, फूड सिक्योरिटी एक्ट, राइट टू इंफॉर्मेशन, राइट लैंड एक्विजिशन, राइट टू फॉरेस्ट राइट्स जैसे कितने ही कानून आपने बनाया, जो सोनिया और डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह जी के नेतृत्व वाली सरकार की बहुत बड़ी ये उपलब्धि है। उदयपुर के नवसंकल्प चिंतन शिविर में पार्टी को आगे लाने का जो ब्लूप्रिंट सोनिया जी के नेतृत्व में तैयार हुआ था, उसके लागू करने की जिम्मेदारी अब हम सब पर है। मैं जानता हूं कि ये दौर मुश्किल है। हम सब जानते हैं कि जैसे लोकतंत्र की स्थापना कांग्रेस ने की थी, उसको बदलने की कोशिश आज हो रही है। किसने सोचा होगा कि देश में कभी ऐसी राजनीति का दौर भी आएगा जिसमें झूठ का बोलबाला होगा और सत्ता में बैठे हुक्मरान लोकतंत्र को कमजोर करने में जुटे होंगे। लेकिन मैं ये भी जानता हूं कि झूठ, फरेब और नफरत का ये तंत्र हम तोड़ कर रहेंगे। कांग्रेस की विचारधारा भारत के संविधान की विचारधारा है और करोड़ों देशवासी उसमें दिल से यकीन करते हैं। ऐसे बहुत से लोग कांग्रेस पार्टी के साथ फॉर्मली जुड़े हुए नहीं हैं, लेकिन वो लोकतंत्र को बचाना चाहते हैं। कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष के नाते मैं उनसे कहना चाहता हूं कि आइए हम साथ चले। मैं उन्हें यकीन दिलाता हूं कि ये देश के सबके लिए और कांग्रेस की सबकी भलाई इसी में है। कांग्रेस पार्टी 137 वर्षों से लोगों के जीवन का हिस्सा है। हमारे अच्छे काम के बावजूद, हमारे नेताओं के त्याग के बावजूद मतदाता हमसे कुछ रूठ गए हैं। मैं राहुल गांधी जी की आभार मानता हूं जिन्होंने इस बात को समझा और हर मुश्किल को दरकिनार करते हुए वो भारत जोड़ो यात्रा पर निकल पड़े हैं। वो लोगों से मिल रहे हैं, उनसे सीधे संवाद कर रहे हैं, उनके दुख और दर्द को सुनकर वो हर लोगों से मिल रहे हैं, चाहे वो NGOs हो, इंटेलेक्चुअल्स हो, जर्नलिस्ट हो, किसान हो, मजदूर हो, बच्चे हो, सभी के साथ रास्ते पे मिलते हैं, उनके पूछते हैं, फिर जब इंटरवल होता है उस वक्त उनसे संवाद भी करते हैं। ये बहुत बड़ा अचीवमेंट हमारे पार्टी के लिए है और यही बड़ी देन हमारे लिए है, खासकर मेरे लिए है। कन्याकुमारी से कश्मीर की इस भारत जोड़ो यात्रा में हर रोज लाखों लोग जुड़ रहे हैं। देश में एक नई ऊर्जा पैदा हो रही है। इस ऊर्जा को हम व्यर्थ नहीं जाने देंगे। कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष के रूप में ये मेरा दायित्व है। इस दायित्व को पूरा करने में मुझे आपका साथ चाहिए और मैं आपके साथ काम करने के लिए इस विषय में तैयार हूं। मैं नीचे से काम करते हुए आया हूं। एक प्राइमरी मेंबर्स, ब्लॉक कांग्रेस कमेटी, काम करते करते इस पार्टी को जुड़ा हूं और आपके बीच इस पद पर आकर आज पहुंचा हूं। मैंने खुद हर वक्त मुश्किल का सामना किया, जिसका सामना आम कार्यकर्ता और पार्टी के नेता करते हैं। पार्टी में काम करते हुए जो चुनौतियां आती हैं, जो उतार चढ़ाव आते हैं, जो आशा और निराशा से आप गुजरते हैं, मैं उनसे वाकिफ हूं। इसीलिए मैं विश्वास के साथ आपसे कहना चाहता हूं कि हम साथ मिलकर हर चुनौती का सामना करेंगे। आइए हम कांग्रेस की उस विचारधारा को लोगों में लेकर चले जिसे राहुल जी ने अपने कार्यकाल में एक नई धार दी है। हम जानते हैं कि इस देश में करोड़ों युवा जो भारत को धर्म, जाति, जेंडर के बंटवारे से ऊपर देखना चाहते हैं, जो भारत में शांति चाहते हैं, रोजगार चाहते हैं, विकास चाहते हैं, वैज्ञानिक सोच चाहते हैं, लोकतंत्र चाहते हैं, ये युवा ही देश की और कांग्रेस की उम्मीद है। उदयपुर नवसंकल्प शिविर में हमने तय किया था कि युवाओं को पार्टी में आगे बढ़ाया जाएगा। संगठन में 50% पद 50 साल से कम उम्र के लोगों के लिए रिजर्व रहेगी। युवाओं की इस उम्मीद को पूरा किया जाएगा आप सभी के कोऑपरेशन से। साथ ही उदयपुर में हमने तय किया था कि कांग्रेस के कार्यकर्ताओं को सशक्त किया जाएगा। ब्लॉक, जिला, राज्य और राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर सभी ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल वैकेंसीज भर दी जाएगी। ये होके रहेगा। उदयपुर डिक्लेरेशन में पार्टी के निर्णय जो लिया है कि उस चुनाव की तैयारियों के लिए भी पब्लिक इंसाइट डिपार्टमेंट और एआईसीसी इलेक्शन मैनेजमेंट डिपार्टमेंट बनाए जाएंगे। ये आज के समय की एक बड़ी जरूरत है, इसीलिए इन्हें हम तुरंत स्थापित करेंगे। सभी राज्यों में जल्द ही पॉलिटिकल अफेयर्स कमेटी बनेगी। कांग्रेस प्रेसिडेंट की मदद से सोशल जस्टिस एडवाइजरी कमेटी और एससी, एसटी, ओबीसी वर्गों के लिए लीडरशिप मिशन भी हमें कुछ ही दिनों में बनाना होगा। हमें उदयपुर में संकल्प लिया था कि देश में मौजूदा सरकार की अराजकता को मुंह तोड़ जवाब देंगे। बीजेपी आरएसएस का सपना है कि ये देश विपक्ष मुक्त हो। वो लोग न्यू इंडिया की बहुत बात करते हैं, पर ये कैसा न्यू इंडिया है जिसमें युवाओं को रोजगार नहीं मिल रहा है, जहाँ किसानों को जीप के नीचे कुचल दिया जा रहा है, जिसमें महिलाओं पर अत्याचार बढ़ता जा रहा है और अत्याचारियों को सम्मान होते जा रहा है। ये कैसा न्यू इंडिया है जहां जनता महंगाई से त्राही त्राही कर रहे हैं, लेकिन सरकार आंखें बंद करके बैठी हुई है। भारत की जनता की कमाई और मेहनत से बने हुए सारे
All right, I'm shifting focus here. Kejriwal's big mega Hindutva push in poll-bound state of Gujarat, as Kejriwal now asks the centre to put images of Lakshmi and Ganesh on currency notes. Kejriwal's Hindutva push, now he's asked the centre to put Lakshmi and Ganesh's faces on currency notes. This is Arvind Kejriwal as he campaigns in the poll-bound state of Gujarat aggressively. Kejriwal now trying to woo Hindu voters, asking for the centre to add Lakshmi and Ganesh's faces on the currency notes. This is his bid, it appears, to attract Hindus in the state of Gujarat. Arvind Kejriwal right now campaigning hectically in the state of Gujarat. Let's take a listen what Kejriwal said, asking for Ganesh and Lakshmi's faces on currency notes.
आज मेरी केंद्र सरकार से, प्रधानमंत्री जी से अपील है, भारतीय करेंसी के ऊपर एक तरफ गांधी जी की तस्वीर है, वो वैसे ही रहनी चाहिए, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ श्री गणेश जी की और श्री लक्ष्मी जी की तस्वीर भारतीय करेंसी के ऊपर लगाई जाए।
All right, that's a huge statement being made. Arvind Kejriwal asking for Ganesh and Lakshmi's faces to be placed on currency notes. Let me quickly cut across to Rahul Gautam, joining us live for more on that. Rahul, a quick word from you on Kejriwal's Hindutva push as he woos voters, particularly Hindu voters in the state of Gujarat. Kejriwal asking for Ganesh and Lakshmi's images on currency notes. Let me quickly cut across to Amit Malviya, BJP's IT cell chief. Mr. Malviya, we are seeing Kejriwal speaking, pushing for Lakshmi and Ganesh's face on the currency notes, asking the centre to roll out new currency notes with the faces of Lakshmi and Ganesh. Your take on that?
Look, Arvind Kejriwal has got a mandate from people of Delhi, and he should focus on delivering on it. A man who issues fatwa against bursting firecrackers on Diwali, anything that he says is actually not to be taken seriously. I don't know why he is given so much obstruction just because Delhi state government funds media to the extent of 600 crores. Everything that he says runs in media ad nauseum. Is it his great to be even talking about these things? We should focus on ensuring that Delhi is not a smog chamber. The governance is there, the infrastructure is built. He doesn't do any of that. And no one questions him on that. He comes out and makes these bizarre claims and requests and whatnot, and we are expected to respond to it.
He's really making this push in the poll-bound state of Gujarat, the hometown of Prime Minister Modi, at a time like this when we see Kejriwal has been accused of being anti-Hindu. This is his push, asking for Lakshmi and Ganesh's faces on currency notes. Do you think voters will buy into this push?
Aam Aadmi Party and Arvind Kejriwal are known entities in Gujarat. They are just making a lot of noise, and he's making these kind of pronouncements to distract from his failures in Delhi. We should ask him about what he has done to contain pollution in Punjab. Why have the Parali fires not stopped in Punjab? Why have 1,000 rupees per acre not been given to Punjab farmers for their Parali? Where are those industries that he promised will buy Paralis and convert them into energy? These are the questions that must be asked of Arvind Kejriwal, and not some random announcements and press conferences he does every day at 11 in the morning.
You know, Kejriwal here very evidently seems to be joining the race to woo Hindu voters. He did that in multiple poll-bound states, and now in Gujarat he seems to be making a very strategic push at a time when Aam Aadmi Party was accused of being part of mass conversions in Delhi. A quick word as Kejriwal tries to tap into the same vote bank as the BJP.
Arvind Kejriwal is the Chief Minister of Gujarat. I meant Delhi. He should be asked questions on Delhi and governance failures in Delhi. Anything else that he says makes no sense at all.
Mr. Malviya, for joining us on that. Let me quickly go across to Arvind Kejriwal as he spoke just a little while ago, asking for Lakshmi and Ganesh's faces to be placed on currency notes. This is his request to the centre. Listen in.
आज मेरी केंद्र सरकार से, प्रधानमंत्री जी से अपील है, भारतीय करेंसी के ऊपर एक तरफ गांधी जी की तस्वीर है, वो वैसे ही रहनी चाहिए, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ श्री गणेश जी की और श्री लक्ष्मी जी की तस्वीर भारतीय करेंसी के ऊपर लगाई जाए.
I'm going to cut across to Rahul Gautam. Rahul, right from the start of his campaigning spree in Gujarat, Arvind Kejriwal has been trying to woo Hindu voters. Predominantly, we believe that he has granted 40 rupees a day for upkeep and maintenance of cows in Gujarat. That's one instance to show how he's really trying to tap into the same vote bank as the BJP. And now his fresh request to the centre, asking for Lakshmi and Ganesh's faces to be placed on currency notes. Really an ambitious plan that he has, but do tell us more on that.
Absolutely, and you see, one can say that Mr. Kejriwal is seeking divine intervention to stop the free fall of Indian currency against the dollar. But the real idea is to woo voters, Hindu voters particularly, ahead of...
ना सेवा भाव से काम करने का कोई उनकी नीति नहीं है. दिल्ली के प्रदूषण को लेके देखिए, वाह वाह करना. लेकिन जब पंजाब में पराली जलाई जाती थी और उनकी सरकार नहीं थी, तब उस समय कहते थे क्यों नहीं एक्शन लिया जा रहा है. आज उनकी सरकार है, कर क्या रहे हैं वो? शराब नीति और घोटाला से उनको फुर्सत नहीं मिली. उनके एक मंत्री जेल में रहे, उनको याद नहीं आ रहा कि पैसे कहां से लिए. आज जो है वो कहते हैं लक्ष्मी गणेश जी नोट पे आ जाना चाहिए, जब गुजरात में उन्हीं के प्रदेश के अध्यक्ष कहते कि मंदिर मत जाओ, ये शोषण के घर है. प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी को नीच कहते हैं. तो आप खुद ही देख सकते हैं कि केजरीवाल जी की राजनीति किन तथ्यों पे आधारित है? राजनीति के लिए कुछ भी कह सकते हैं, जनता के साथ खिलवाड़ कैसे भी कर सकते हैं.
Arvind Kejriwal says that there should be a photo of Lakshmi Ganesh on the other side of photo of Mahatma Gandhi on the newly printed notes.
Arvind Kejriwal ji's entire politics is based on the premise, say anything so that you can try to get some political mileage without any concern to what should be done or whether it should be an agenda of governance. When he was not in government, his party was not in government.
All right, I'm cutting across to Rahul Gautam. Rahul, I really like to know if this was a statement made with sarcasm, or was Kejriwal really meaning to have Lakshmi and Ganesh's faces on currency notes, his request to the centre? Was it sarcasm?
Well, Shweti, as I was telling you earlier, also,
Nabila here,
one can
Rahul.
say that Mr. Kejriwal is seeking divine intervention to stop the... I beg your...
All right, Rahul Gautam there, who's standing at a place where the national anthem has just begun. We're going to cut to him. But from what we see, Arvind Kejriwal has been making a very strategic push to woo Hindu voters, the same vote bank as the BJP has held, especially in Prime Minister Modi's home turf for close to 2 decades now. Kejriwal trying to break that spell, the BJP juggernaut, especially in the state of Gujarat, the home state of Prime Minister Modi. He seems to be really pressing the buttons to woo Hindu voters in the state. Arvind Kejriwal, yet again, I'm going to take you through what he said on Ganesh and Lakshmi's photos to be added on currency notes in India.
आज मेरी केंद्र सरकार से प्रधानमंत्री जी से अपील है, भारतीय करेंसी के ऊपर एक तरफ गांधी जी की तस्वीर है, वो वैसे ही रहनी चाहिए, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ श्री गणेश जी की और श्री लक्ष्मी जी की तस्वीर भारतीय करेंसी के ऊपर लगाई जाए.
All right, I'm cutting across to Rahul Gautam. Rahul, over to you finally, if you can take us through. Was this statement made with sarcasm? We heard what Kejriwal says. He says it very seriously that he's wanting to convey this message to the centre, asking for Lakshmi and Ganesh's photos to be added on currency notes in India. What really prompted him to say this?
Well, it is an attempt to woo Hindu voters in Gujarat ahead of assembly polls. And also, if you remember, several days back, there was a video that had gone viral of Mr. Gopal Italia, who is a senior Aam Aadmi Party leader from Gujarat, where he was saying that women should not go to temples. In fact, he also described temples as a center of exploitation for women community. Now, that particular comment, the Aam Aadmi Party believes had actually backfired and actually dented the electoral prospects of the Grand Old Party, which obviously the BJP had tried to paint as if the Aam Aadmi Party has an anti-Hindu mindset. And therefore, in order to course correct its image, this particular statement has been given. Also, we must tell our viewers that we all know that Gujarat has always been a laboratory of Hindutva. If you remember, there were several, decisions that were made by the BJP earlier in Gujarat that actually propelled them into the power at central level. Therefore, Mr. Kejriwal is also using the same trick. Obviously, he's trying to play to the gallery, trying to woo Hindu voters in Gujarat by making such statement. But his opponents are saying that Mr. Kejriwal, when it comes to Delhi, always speaks about hospitals, colleges and schools. But when it comes to Gujarat, obviously he's also taking the same route as BJP has been taking, speaking on the lines of caste and religion, trying to woo one particular community. So you can expect that this particular comment is certainly going to set a stage for confrontation between Aam Aadmi Party and his opponent, and this issue is certainly going to gather more heat in coming days.
All right, stay with us, Rahul. Let me quickly cut across to some big development coming in as BJP now hitting back at Kejriwal. BJP's attack on Kejriwal after his demand. Party spokesperson Tejendra Bagga tweets, and I quote, Kejriwal tried to send Hindu kids in jail for bursting firecrackers. Hindus give befitting reply. Now, just to break his Aurangzeb image, Arvind Kejriwal trying to become Hindu. This is Tejendra Bagga. In fact, we have him right with us on the phone line. Mr. Bagga, a quick word. Do elaborate for us what you mean in your tweet. Kejriwal is asking for Lakshmi and Ganesh's faces to be added on currency notes in India, and this he claims is the appeal to the centre, the BJP government. How do you look at it?
देखिए, अरविंद केजरीवाल जी ने दिवाली से ठीक 3 दिन पहले प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की और उन्होंने ये कहा कि दिवाली के ऊपर अगर कोई हिंदू पटाखे जलाता है तो उनको जेल में भेजा जाएगा। कोई बच्चा अगर पटाखे जलाता है उसको 6 महीने के लिए जेल में भेजने का काम अरविंद केजरीवाल की सरकार करेगी। दिल्ली के लोगों ने, दिल्ली के हिंदुओं ने उनका करारा जवाब दिया। औरंगजेब आज के बाद अरविंद केजरीवाल दूसरे व्यक्ति बने हैं, दूसरे शासक बने हैं जिन्होंने पटाखों पर बैन लगाने का काम किया। और मैं आपको बताता हूं कि कल अरविंद केजरीवाल जिस भी कार्यक्रम में गए, लोग उनको बुला रहे थे, देखो दिल्ली का औरंगजेब आ गया, दिल्ली का औरंगजेब आ गया। अरविंद केजरीवाल बौखला गए थे। अब अपनी वो औरंगजेबी हिंदू विरोधी चेहरा तोड़ने के लिए सरकार की आज उन्होंने सुबह सुबह प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की। लेकिन मैं कहना चाहता हूं उनका हिंदू विरोधी चेहरा एक्सपोज हो चुका है, उनका हिंदू विरोधी चेहरा लोगों के सामने आ गया है। गुजरात चुनाव से पहले अरविंद केजरीवाल सोच रहे हैं कि इस इमेज को कैसे तोड़ा जाए, इसलिए उन्होंने आज सुबह सुबह प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की। लेकिन अब अरविंद केजरीवाल जो भी करें, लोग उनका हिंदू विरोधी चेहरा पहचान चुके हैं।
ये यहाँ पर जो केजरीवाल है ये पोल बाउंड गुजरात से अपील कर रहे हैं और वही वोट बैंक को अपील कर रहे हैं जो वोट बैंक आप हैंडल करते हो या आपकी तरफ लीन करता हो। तो इट्स केजरीवाल ट्राइंग टू पुश फॉर द सेम वोटर्स हु आर यूजुअली वोटिंग फॉर द बीजेपी, द hardened Hindus in Gujarat. This is his pitch.
देखिए, गुजरात के लोग कभी भी एक ऐसे व्यक्ति को वोट नहीं देंगे जो हिंदुओं पर पाबंदी लगाता हो, जो छठ पूजा के ऊपर पाबंदी लगाता हो, जो दुर्गा पूजा विसर्जन पे पाबंदी लगाता हो, जो दिवाली पे बच्चों को जेल भेजने की बात करता हो, जो पाटला हाउस एनकाउंटर को फर्जी कहता हो, जो सेना से सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक के सबूत मांगता हो, जो भारत तेरे टुकड़े करने वालों के साथ खड़ा होता हो, तो अफजल ग्रुप के साथ खड़ा होता हो। तो गुजरात के लोग राष्ट्रभक्त हैं, ऐसे लोगों के साथ नहीं खड़े होंगे। अब अरविंद केजरीवाल जो भी करे, उनका हिंदू विरोधी, राष्ट्र विरोधी चेहरा लोगों के सामने है।
Thank you very much, Tejinder Bagaji, BJP spokesperson there, responding to what Kejriwal has asked for, Ganesh and Lakshmi's images on currency notes in India. That's his push as he appeals to the poll-bound state of Gujarat. Clearly, as he's trying to tap into the Hindu voters in Modi's home state. We're going to continue tracking those developments. For now, a short break. We'll be right back with news and updates on the other side.
You are watching India Today.
I don't read the news. I read between the lines to tell you the true version of events, the true story of our times.
To document grief, the toughest assignment for any journalist to be.
From those who matter.
Women politicians going to stick up for each other.
Of those who should matter. I document the truth. I don't distort the truth. I don't glamorize the truth. I don't gloss over the truth.
The ghosts of India's contentious medieval history have come knocking again.
I hustle for the truth. On the ground, in the newsroom, in the studio. I don't try to grab eyeballs.
I inform you to make you see the point.
To the point with Preeti Chaudhary. At these times, only on India Today.